Hi everybody, it's Michelle checking in. And yesterday I hit my 1 month post-op mark, and so I have survived the first month. Things are going fine. I recovered pretty well, and I am currently at 241 is what I was when I weighed myself this morning. So I guess after surgery I was sorry for that. I was more expecting to lose weight a lot faster. I don't know, I guess I'm just impatient. I have gone down one dress size from about like an 18-20 to about a 16. Clothes are fitting a little bit better, and so what I'm doing every day is working out on the elliptical, and so I either do 20 minutes pretty intense of an elliptical, or I'm doing more 30 minutes and just kind of slower pace. And exercise has been key in helping me lose weight. I have not had many issues with food. I can't eat refried beans. I can't eat obviously a lot of bread things, or if I do, it's like the weensiest amount that I could put in. What I've found, and you're told this over and over again, before your surgery, so I'll just reiterate it: chew your food. It is absolutely critical. If you don't, you're probably going to be hating life, and it's going to hit your stomach really, really hard. The good news is that when water or food hits my stomach now, it doesn't have that tidal wave effect that I was talking about before. So now it goes down, but still, if I drink too fast or if I eat too fast, it does have a tendency to kind of a little bit. And so I sit there and I chew my food until it's about the consistency of applesauce. And I find that really helps with digestion, with when it hits your stomach. And that's really, really critical. Struggles that I've had, I think one of the things that's really hard for me right now is not drinking when I eat food. I am used to drinking with my meals, and not drinking water while I'm eating is very difficult for me. And it sounds kind of stupid, but it's like when you go to a restaurant, what's the first thing they give you? A drink. And it helps kind of wash the food down and whatnot. And so I try not to drink when I'm eating, because obviously it's going to fill you up faster and you're not going to get the nutrients that you need. And so I'm trying really, really hard to be diligent about not drinking. And then even after I'm done eating, I still have to wait for the food to process a little bit, so it drives me a little crazy sometimes. But the other thing I'm struggling with is, I would say, like my old habit, right around 8 o'clock or 7:30 at night, I get really intense sugar cravings, which, it's kind of funny because a lot of people said, you may not like sweet things after you have surgery, and things might taste really different to you, and you might not even want sweets afterwards. No, I still have a sweet tooth. Let's just be real here. And I had a cookie one night, and I felt so gross afterwards, and it didn't feel right, it didn't digest right. And so it's not really the taste that I don't enjoy, it's the feeling that I get. when you have a bite of something or you eat something that you're not supposed to, it is not settling right. And I think part of that is, you know, with the liquid diet and with your liquid diet after surgery, your body has kind of, you know, balanced out your sugar levels a little bit, and then when you put something super duper sugary in, your body is just kind of like, ugh, you know, whereas before it was just kind of used to it. So now when I get that sugar craving at night, I just keep drinking water, and it doesn't mean that I don't want it, and it doesn't mean that that doesn't sound good. It means like I just don't. And really just drinking water is the only thing I really find that helps me just to kind of get through it. As far as you know, how I'm processing things, overall fine. I recently had a trip to New York City last weekend, and all of my friends were eating around me, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, I was jealous whenever they had, you know, a roll set in front of them at dinner time, or everybody was eating something super super good and they could keep eating. And you know, I'd order like the Atlantic cod and I'd have, you know, 4 bites and I'd be like, wow, that was so good. And then you just kind of like watch everybody else eating and, ooh, this is so fun. But it's really not as hard as I expected, and I don't know if it's just because I mentally prepped myself for that for a long time. But if it is hard for you, you know, just try not to go out to eat. You know, it is very, very different going out to eat now, because I'm ordering something really small, or I'm taking a few bites off of somebody else's plate, and that's it. I'm done. I'm stuffed to the gills. So the good news is that the surgery has worked for me in terms of feeling full faster. I do keep worrying about nutrition deficiencies, so I make sure to eat a lot of chicken, a lot of egg, a lot of avocado, a lot of things that have not only fat but protein, or kind of those healthy fats, you know, like avocado. So I'm like terrified of my hair falling out. Like I like this. I want to keep this. So I'm taking my multivitamin every day. I am working out. I am still trying to get in the right amount of protein. It is very hard, and that's why they always say eat your protein first, because if you don't, you're going to fill up on the wrong things and you're not going to get the nutrients that you need. And before the surgery, I was not a big protein person. Like, I would be like pasta, bread, desserts, like just, and meat was kind of just like this thing that occasionally I would enjoy, you know, like maybe a steak here or an omelet, or, you know, just something like that. And now it's like the primary thing. I'm like, oh, I've got to have chicken, I've got to have fish, I've got to have something. And now I'm a big like protein person, which I never thought I would be. So it's kind of changed for me in that way. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer those for you. I know I had a ton of questions before the surgery, like what was it like in social settings, or how are you feeling? Like, is your diet completely different, you know, or whatever it is that's on your mind. I'm totally open and honest, so I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. With that, I will keep checking in and let you know how I'm doing, how I'm progressing. And if you're thinking about surgery or you're on your journey, I wish you the best of luck, and in all sincerity, you can do it. And I'm I'm anxiously awaiting the rest of my journey. So I am signing off for now. Let me know if you have any questions, message me, comment, whatever you want to do. So have a great day, and hopefully I will check in again real soon. Bye guys.